I made $13,142 with one of my Faceless YouTube channels. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to copy exactly that. Now, just very quickly to show you guys the channel, here you guys can see $13,142. I can also reload this for you guys so you guys know that I'm not bullshitting here. So just very quickly, now keep in mind, this is one of my Faceless YouTube channels. As you can see here, this is one of the smaller ones, $300 day on one single day. And yes, in this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you guys can do that too. By the way, the profit margins for this specific channel were like $12,000 or something. So I always like to run channels with very low production costs, if I can say it like that, right? So with that being said, a very quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. I'm not a licensed advisor. No results or returns are guaranteed. Always do your own research and consult with a professional before making any financial decisions. Now, for the people asking, who is this guy? I'm Steffen. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with Faceless YouTube channels. There at the back, you can also see some of my play buttons, and I've helped hundreds of other people do the same thing. For example, here Martins, we've helped to make $31,000 in one single month, or even here different student from $200 to $400 a day, and many, many more. Here different students, $23,000 in 1 month. And if you're interested in getting similar results, check out the first link in the video description. Book a completely free call with me and we'll have a look if I can help you scale up. Then I just want to show you guys that we have a completely free Skool community as well, where we, for example, here Anas just reached $1,000 a day from literally the free training we have. So guys, make sure to watch this whole video and make sure to join our completely free Skool community as well. And with that being said, I'll answer all questions in the comments and I would say, let's go. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find a niche, right? For this, we want to open an incognito window or create a brand new channel just for niche research, just exactly like here. So I have a niche research account. Let's just go to our YouTube homepage. And on this YouTube account here, I do my niche research, but I'll show you guys everything in a second, right? Now, a must-have tool, which I would highly recommend you guys to have, is ElevenLabs. It's like 13 euros a month, but it's super, super, super helpful when it comes to doing niche research. Now, before we can, start looking for a niche, we kind of have to understand, how does a good niche even look like, right? So the criteria for a good niche is very simple. There are under 5 smaller channels creating content in this niche that are constantly getting more views than they have subscribers. This means there's high demand and low supply. Very, very important. Always look at these metrics, all right? Then there are no channels with over 100,000 subscribers, also extremely important. There are no channels failing, very important. Most people don't look at these kind of things. The niche is not older than 6 months, all right? Because if the niche is too old, in most of the cases, there will be channels failing and they will also be big channels. Then I can create better content than my competitors. This can also just be longer content, which we'll cover a bit later. Then am I actually interested in this niche? This is not a must as long as you build a team that actually has interest in the niche. Is the niche monetizable? This is also something you can see with ElevenLabs. Just as an example here, here you can see channel is monetized. Then huge bonus if in the niche they post very long videos, because then YouTube can place more ads on the videos and you will automatically make more money. Now, very important when it comes to niche research, give yourself enough time to do niche research and do not rush the process, because if you rush the process, you're going to make your own life very, very difficult. All right. So let me quickly show you guys exactly how we do niche research. So what we do is very simple. So in the best case scenario, you go ahead and you create an account exactly like this, because on my YouTube homepage, you will see now that Faceless channel, Faceless channel, Faceless channel, Faceless, 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 Faceless. Everything you see on my YouTube homepage is Faceless. Now, how did I do it? I basically created a brand new YouTube account, right? Exactly what I'm going to show you now. So I created a new account, then I obviously signed in. And then I just looked for anything that's Faceless, right? So for example, the biggest houses, just as an example. And all I do now is I literally just click myself through all of these Faceless channels. So I look at this video, then I would subscribe to this channel, like this video, then I'd look for the next Faceless channel, let's say, for example, this one here, and I would continue doing this for quite a while, right? And then you will see that your YouTube homepage will automatically start only feeding you Faceless channels the whole time. Like, for example, here, here, here. So you see like a bunch of faceless channels the whole time. Here's another one, this one not. Now it's like not too much. You have to, you know, do this for quite a while. But here's another faceless one. Here's a faceless one. Nature's Moment. Actually interesting. But yeah, your homepage after doing this for a while should actually look exactly like this one here, right? All right. So what I would highly recommend you guys to do then is, obviously, you know, write all of these things down and look for niches that are very similar to these kind of niches. Then we go into competitor research, because, you know, we're going to use the niche research sheet to validate our finds. And you know, the link of this sheet, it won't actually be in the video description, but it will be in the completely free Skool community. So this gives you a reason to join anyway. And for the people who don't know, we have a completely free course inside here as well, which you guys can see right here. All right, which is awesome. So let me show you guys how you would use this specific sheet. So we have like one tab for broad research. Here you just add anything you're interested in. Like literally anything you are interested in. Then we have here X niche, X niche, X niche. So let's say, for example, you are interested in the car niche. Then you just add here car niche, right? Like that. Now let me just put this back, boom, because this is actually a template. But then you add all channels that are in that specific niche. You add all of them inside here. And then it's actually gonna give you the niche summary, right? And the niche checklist here on the side. And with this, you can then validate like, hey, would this niche be worth it to go into, or would it not be worth it to go into? Most people skip this, and that's why you guys are failing, all right? The people who succeed, like, take this exact step very, very serious. And that's why I mention it almost in every single video. Now, once you have done that, once you have your niche, we are ready to get the channel ready. So for everyone asking, shadow bans are 100% real, right? So, and all these shadow ban stuff has to do with your trust score. Now, what is a trust score? It's very simple. How much YouTube actually trusts your YouTube channel. All right. Now I'll show you guys in a second how to increase this. But before that, there are different types of YouTube accounts, right? There's a brand new account, which you can just create yourself right now. Then we have aged channels, which are just very old channels. I'll show you inside here where you can get them, right? They're pre-monetized accounts, which, you know, already have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So you immediately kind of start making money with them, right? And then we also have, which I didn't add here, personal accounts. Personal, all right? These are just YouTube accounts that you currently, for example, use to watch this video. These are the most powerful accounts, all right? Just because they have a very high trust score, YouTube knows there is a human behind that account. Then how to actually, you know, increase your trust score, how to warm up your account. Firstly, use it as a completely normal user, all right? Don't use it like a bot. Watch 1 to 2 hours of content per day on that specific account, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to show YouTube that we are actually humans, that, you know, there's a human behind the account. That's the main thing you want to show YouTube. Subscribe, comment, like to, you know, different kind of channels. Don't do this in a bot way, very important. Do this for 1 week to lower the risk of a low trust score, all right? This does help. Is it gonna make a niche or a channel blow up that has a bad niche? No. All right, but this can help your account to get boosted if you have a good niche. Now, if it comes to now we kind of come to choosing video topics. This is almost as important as actually choosing the niche, simply because, you know, there's supply and demand as well, right? Always go for proven concepts, right? But never steal one-on-one, very important. And then keep in mind that there is supply and demand in topics as well, right? So choose outlier topics, right? But don't choose topics that 100 people created videos about already, okay? And then very simply lock in your first 5 video topics, right? Then we obviously need a team. Now, where to hire what? Pretty simple. Script, we're just gonna use AI, right? In most cases, or you can hire a script writer. I'll show you guys in a second how to write the scripts with AI. For the voiceover, we can hire someone on Fiverr, or we can use ElevenLabs. The cheaper version of ElevenLabs is called GenAIPro, which you guys can also use. We currently mainly use GenAIPro, super awesome. I'll link it in the video description so you can check it out. Then for the editor, Upwork or X, I would highly recommend you guys to go with Upwork. You'll find cheaper people on there. Then for the, like, by the way, just what I mean with cheaper people, like I'm paying around about $15 for a 30-minute video. All right. But this also comes with a very low, editing kind of, it's a very basic, I like to run very basic channels with basic videos. All right. And then we obviously do quite a lot. And that's why we have such low prices. Now it comes to the thumbnail, which you can either do on Upwork or on X. I would choose Upwork because, Upwork is going to be cheaper, especially if you're just starting out. Or you can just do the thumbnail yourself, right? Did I have it right? I don't know, but you can do the thumbnail yourself, all right? So this is kind of where to hire what, and this is kind of the whole strategy behind, starting a channel. But let me actually quickly show you guys exactly how to kind of write the scripts with AI, right? Because this is something many people are still struggling with, all right? So what you can do is, let's say, for example, you want to go into this specific niche here, or you want to recreate this specific video. First thing you do is you copy this link, right? Then you go to ChatGPT, boom, you open up YouTube transcript generator or extractor. You just paste the YouTube video link inside here. While this is extracting, let me quickly show you guys the link, the prompt, all right? So for the prompt, very easy. Insert a screenshot of the most viral videos of those channel. Then you just write this. Here is a faceless YouTube automation niche I want to copy. Pretend you're a professional script writing genius or guru. These are their best performing videos, so we can replicate their success and virality. Using the script I'm going to provide to you as a reference, write me a prompt to give ChatGPT to write about the topic. Now we're just going to have a different topic here. Make sure it's insanely optimized for viewer retention and flows the exact same as the reference I'm going to provide. Make me the prompt and also include the script in the prompt. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to copy all of this. Boom. We're just going to paste it inside here. Now the topic we need to exchange. Let's just take this topic here. Boom, add this topic inside there. Then we just get the transcript and we paste the transcript at the bottom. Now what we're currently doing here is we're asking ChatGPT to prompt us a prompt to give it back to ChatGPT to then, write us a very good script. And you guys will see exactly what's happening now. So here you guys can see prompt start. So it's kind of like explaining exactly to ChatGPT, what that is, all of these things. So it's critical requirements, every single thing. Now, while this is going, keep in mind, if you're interested in working close with me, getting the same results as our students are getting, like here, for example, Antonin, who got monetized in 20 days, check out the first link in the video description, book a completely free call with me, and we'll make sure we can scale you up, or we'll try our best, right? Then we literally copy this prompt, paste it inside here. Then we need this here again, boom. And then let me just have a look where I can add this, translate, blah, blah. All right, so here we need to basically paste in our script, right? Or the script of the reference video, which we're kind of taking as a script template. Then we're just gonna tell it, write me, let's say 2000 words in 1000 word segments, exactly like that. And we send this off, boom. And then we just wait for it to start writing. You'll see ChatGPT is crazy when it comes to scripts. But I've heard that here, Google Gemini, all of these kind of tools are also very good. This here looks pretty weird. Not sure if the original one is like that as well. So I actually have to figure it out. Wait, let me just pause this. Please write it in the same style as the... ChatGPT sometimes really I just said like ChatGPT is really good. Now it's doing stuff like this. It's still doing the same thing. Maybe, man, why is it doing this? I don't know why it's doing this. Usually this specific prompt is working very well. Might be that the original script is written the exact same way, right? I can see, yeah, it looks like words. It looks like it's pretty much the same. All right. Interesting. All right. Interesting. You see, for every single niche, the script is very, very different. Okay, very interesting. So this would be our script, right? Then we just paste it here into like GenAIPro. We just paste the script inside here. We just click create voice and it's going to create the voice for us. All right. Then boom. VoiceOver, as I said, GenAIPro, ElevenLabs time has come to an end. Then, yeah, this is basically what you need to do. And then you literally all you do then is you send over that specific script and the voiceover to the editor, which you find on Upwork. He's going to put everything together for you. He's going to look for the clips. He's going to put everything together for you. Going to create the video for you. You take the video, you get a thumbnail. You can either, pay someone to create it for you, or you can just do it yourself, post it to YouTube. And if the niche is good, trust me, it will work. All right. But always keep in mind, these are here the most important things when it comes to niche research. All right. With that being said, keep in mind, if you're interested in working closer with me, check out the first link in the video description, book a completely free one-on-one call with me. And then I'll see you guys in the next video.